Mga kwentong maghahatid ng inspirasyon at aral sa mundo ng palakasan. Sa programang Bidang Atletang Pilipino, ito ang DZRH TV Match Point. Nagsimula sa pangarap hanggang sa maabot ang tagumpay. Iba't ibang kwento, iba't ibang mukha ng atletang Pilipino. Mas pinatindi, mas pinalakas, at mas pinaaksyon. DZRH TV Match Point. Ngayong araw dito sa Match Point, makakasama natin ang Philippine Squash Team. Hi guys! Welcome to Match Point.
Hello.
Please introduce niyo naman ang sarili niyo sa ating viewers.
Hi, I'm Raymark Ligornia, current #1 ng Philippine Squash Academy.
Hello guys, I'm David William Pilino, #2 ng Philippine Squash Team.
Okay, welcome to Match Point, Sir David, Sir Raymark. So, una congratulations sa team para sa pagbag ng 5 medalya sa C-Pop Squash. Ngayon,
Yes, thank you.
pakiramdam niyo muna ngayon na ganun kalaking medal haul yung naiuwi niyo para sa Pilipinas?
Siyempre, sobrang saya din. Kasi nag-overall din kami. Overall sa medals. Kami yung overall dun sa buong sa SICAP.
Actually, second time namin to na mag-overall. Kasi yung first time is
Dito?
last year.
Dito.
Dito, ginanap sa Philippines.
Tayo
So,
nag-host.
Tayo yung nag-host, nag-overall din tayo. Tapos nasundan pa natin sa Thailand na nag-overall.
Kumbaga parang defending champions pala kayo nung sumabak kayo doon. So may pressure ba yun or?
Sobra. Kasi nanonood din yung namin boss Sir Robert Bacchus.
Okay.
Nandun din siya nanonood.
Pero ang galing kasi na-live up nyo naman yung pressure. Kumbaga back-to-back overall champions kayo. Pero ito, nandun na rin tayo. Pwede nyo ba kaming kwentuhan? Kumusta yung experience nyo sa SICAP?
Sa akin kasi, ang laro ko po kasi is singles and team event. So, sa singles, medyo laro ako na maganda nung semis na. So, medyo kinakapa ko pa yung court kasi nahirapan din ako mag-adjust. So, nung semis na ako nakalaro ng maayos na medyo nahirapan pa nga sa kalaban kasi nakalaban ko nun is Indonesian. So, nag-5 games kami. Medyo mabigat yung nilaro ko sa kanya para makapasok sa semis. And then, sa team naman, medyo medyo hindi maganda yung performance ko sa team. So, yung inaasahan sa akin na result is hindi ko nagawa. Hindi naman sa inaasahan pero more on sa akin din po kasi. Parang gusto ko po sana mapanalo yung game para makapasok kami sa finals. And nagawa naman ni David. So si David yung naging backup para sa amin. So si David yung nakapanalo.
Nung yes. Sa team event. Then,
sa team event.
That time kasi ma'am, like, yung mga first, second, third games ko, like, hindi ko talaga hindi, yung game ko, hindi yun talaga yung game ko Then, like, si coach nga, like, lagi niya ako kinakausap before yung semi-final match namin against Malaysia. Sila yung seeded one. Semis that time then. Kasi nasa akin yung like, nasa akin yung pinaka para kasi kaya ni Micah yung kalaban niya. So nasa akin yung pinaka last para kailangan ko manalo that time. Pressure so kinakausap ako ni coach, sinasabihan niya ako ng mga positive things like isipin mo yung mga laro mo dati, burahin mo yung mga ngayon, wag ka manood ng mga games na natalo ka, wag mo yun. I-erase mo na yun. Yun, inisip ko dati nung kami. Nung 2019 SEA Games na games ko yun, pinapanood ko yun kasi yun yung pinakamagandang game ko Doon, tas lumabas naman nung semi-final match namin against sa Malaysia.
Maganda na kumbaga during the game, during the tournament, nakakuha ka ng motivation nun din sa mga past na laro mo and nagbunga naman.
Yes. Dahil din sa sa teammate namin, sa coaches, yung mga support nila sa amin. Yun, yung kada cheer nila like Si Aiza, yung iba, talagang sumisigaw kada point yun. Pero makikita mo sila, iba yung cheer. So, hindi lang ano sa game na yun, hindi lang sa akin kasi yun Nilalaro ko rin para sa kanila
That's very atletang Pinoy yung ganung mindset, yung ganung spirit ba? Sir Raymart, ayun, nakwento ni Sir David na ganun niya na-overcome. Ikaw naman, during those times na nakwento mo nga na parang hindi nga okay yung laro mo before the semifinals, paano pa naman na-overcome yun?
Actually, kasi nung nanalo na kami sa semis, pinalo namin yung Malaysia. Lumaro uli ako sa finals against the same person na tumalo sa amin ng team event. Si Jerome from Singapore. Medyo na-frustrate ako nun kasi usually nananalo rin talaga ako sa kanya, tinatalo ko sa before sa mga past tournament. And then this tournament nga is medyo siguro naging sobrang tingin ko kumpiyansa rin. So doon ako nagkulang. So yun yung mga bagay na pini-prepare ko pa ngayon. So ngayon kailangan kong magpursige ulit. Kasi sa SEA Games, same players pa rin po talaga yung mga kalaban namin. So same players. So yun pa rin po yung pinagahanda.
Okay. So maganda yun na parang meron na talaga kayong background. May basis na lahat ng trainings. Kung sino yung mga makakalaban. Thank you so much sa pag-share sa amin yan. Grabe din pala naging journey nyo. Hindi siya all consistent.
Hindi easy.
Talaga. Hindi lang siya physical, talagang yung
mental,
mindset o yung mental talaga mahalaga. At saka yung support na lang nakuha nyo sa isa't isa. Yun talaga. And ito naman, syempre kanina pa natin pinag-usapan, si C-Cup Squash. Pero ano ba yung squash bilang sports? Pwede nyo ba kaming bigyan ng, kumbaga pwede nyo ba explain sa amin sa simpleng paraan at para malaman rin ng audience kung ano ba yung sport ng squash?
Yung squash ay nilalaro sa sa 4 corner walls with rubber ball, then racket, then you can you can play una sa side wall, then front wall. Laging tatama dapat sa front wall yung bola. Then one bounce or pwedeng diretso no bounce yung pagpalo ng
And meron din po tayong doubles na tinatawag siya like this one. Ito po yung pinag-ituloy is jumbo doubles. And then meron din po tayong international doubles na mas wider naman po na court kaysa sa normal squash court.
So paano na-determine yung mananalo dun sa pag-tournament?
Pag-tournament, best of 5 po, then race to 11.
Okay. So para dun sa mga, syempre parang wow, interesting squash, nag-excel para tayo sa ibang bansa talaga ng mga tournament. Ano yung kailangan ng isang athlete para mag-qualify siya or para mas ma-enjoy niya at ma-feel niya na para siya dito sa squash? Ano ba yung kailangan ng strength?
First of all, syempre, kailangan ma-try niya muna ma-enjoy niya yung paglalaro ng squash. Pwede naman, kunyari, may magta-try out sa amin. Like ngayon, kumukuha kami ng mga bata dyan sa street. Then tinuturuan ng coach namin like every Saturday. Yun, tinuturuan sila. Hanggang sa, like katulad nung isa naming junior na 10 years old, sa lang siya sa street lang din namin, ng World Squash Day. Yun, ngayon, nanalo siya nung nakaraan sa, last May, CIGIC, Southeast Asian, Junior Individual Championship under 11.
So, kumbaga, part siya ng grassroots program sa squash. Pero, pagkatapos nun, nag-gold agad siya. So, that's
yun,
nice.
dahil din sa niya yun kagustuhan niya maglaro ng squash, then namomotivate siya lagi, nag-i-enjoy siya, yun.
Pero ano bang parang ano bang dapat asahan ng iba sa squash or ano ba yung something interesting din sa sports?
Siyempre pag may mga tournament, makakalabas ka ng ibang bansa, privilege ng isang atleta. Then, mamimit mo yung madaming tao, then siyempre, yung culture nila, matututo ka, yun.
Ito naman, sa tingin ba ninyo, paano nakaka-apekto yung mga tagumpay ninyo sa C-Cup sa pag-introduce pa ng sport dito sa Pilipinas?
Yun nga, dahil sa mga nakuha namin medal, sana mas makilala pa yung sports namin dito sa Pilipinas na mas dumami pa yung gustong maglaro ng squash. Kasi Totally wala kaming ano eh, like yung ganito public squash court yun. Sana mas dumami pa yung ano, mga public squash court para mas dumami pa yung ano, mga batang makapaglaro sa labas.
Hey, Mark.
Yes po. Like, ngayon po kasi, ito nga, nagkaroon na po tayo ng public squash court. So, sana mas dumami pa yung mga naglalaro. And then, yun nga, para ma-promote din tong sports na to. So, sa mga nanonood, baka gusto nyo matry itong sports namin, squash. Nagta-tryout kami sa mga bata para sa mga grassroots. So, yeah, punta lang kayo dito sa
Ninoy Aquino Stadium,
yeah,
tapat.
Ninoy Aquino Stadium, squash court. And then, dito yung mga coach namin, willing silang magturo.
Ayun. Ito guys, mention nyo na rin na sana mas mapakilala pa. Anong support ba ang kailangan ng team ng squash sa Pilipinas? Anong klaseng suporta pa?
Totally, ano naman eh, nandyan naman kasi yung PSC, POC na sa mga budget namin eh. Nandiyan sila para sumuporta. Facilities din. Yun na lang po talaga eh, like, yung mas ma-expand pa yung ano, makapagtayo pa ng squash court sa iba't ibang LGUs na ano, na city. Yun po.
Exposure sa mga bata na nag-e-exist ng sport na to. And siguro tournaments na rin para may platform yung mga magta-try.
Oo. I think gumagawa rin sila ng idea na gumawa ng tournament then put sa mall para mas makita ng ibang tao. Yun po. Like, we have kasi glass court. Like, ano lang. I-build mo lang dun. I-install.
That's nice, no? Parang anywhere pala, pwede siya.
Pwede.
Ayun, exposure talaga. Yung nakikita ng mga tao kung ano ba yung sport na meron palang ganito, yung existence ba, kumbaga. Ito, what's next for the team na lang?
Sa ngayon po, may mga tournaments kami na
This September.
So, meron kaming national championship, squash national championship, and then magkakaroon din po kami ng PSA, professional squash
Satellite
tournament. Meron kaming 1K and 3K na tournament na parating.
May iba't ibang iba't ibang bansa na sumali.
Yeah, sasalihan ng iba't ibang
It's international tournament.
bansa.
Nagaganapin dito?
Dito po.
Dito rin po.
That's nice.
Wait, tignan ko yung date.
Okay.
Bali,
is 11 to 14.
Yung national championship po is 11 to 14.
September 11.
September 11 to 14. And then Philippine Satellite 2 is men and women, 24 to 27 ng September. Then Philippine Challenger Classic 3K event, men's only lang po. September 29 to October 3. Then may isa pa po pala, Manila Jumbo Doubles. Event din po yan sa sa SEA Games. October 16 to 19.
Okay.
Pwede po silang kung gusto nilang manood, it's pre-admission naman po para mas makita nila.
Dito?
Opo, dito po.
That's nice. Ayun, sana makapanood.
Pwede po kayo
Talaga? Pwede mo rin puntahan. That's nice. Okay, sige. Very busy pala ang team, no?
Yes po.
Kumbaga ang dami agad na
Kaya
sasabangan after.
busy rin po ako to prepare that tournament.
Tama na. Ito na lang, last na lang, hilingin ko sa inyong dalawa, message na lang para dun sa mga aspiring athletes na gustong i-try ang sport.
Sa lahat po ng gustong matry yung squash, pwede po kayong pumunta dito sa Ninoy National Squash Center sa tapat po ng Ninoy Aquino Stadium. Willing po yung mga coaches namin i-handle kayo for free po.
Sa lahat ng mga bata na ngayon ay nag-training at sa mga gusto pang mag-try maglaro ng squash, nibita namin kayo dito nga sa aming squash court. Open kami Monday to Saturday. Yeah, nag-training kami ng ganong araw. So, punta lang kayo. Andito yung mga coaches, national coaches, and andito rin naman kami. So, yeah, pwede namin kayong maturuan kung paano maglaro ng squash.
Okay. Eh guys, baka may gusto kayong pasalamatan.
Yun po pala. Thank you po pala sa sa Philippine Sports Commission po sa suporta nila, POC po, then syempre sa coaches namin, teammates, then sa boss po namin, Robert Bachman.
After nagkwentuhan natin kasama yung Philippine Squash team, now we have Coach Wee to explain to us more about the sport. But first, can you show us all the equipment that we need?
Okay, for squash, basically you need a squash racket, a ball, and proper shoes. So the important thing about squash is we wear non-marking shoes.
Okay.
So it has to be a non-black sole marking shoe so it does not mark the court unnecessarily. So that's the important things about squash. Similar to tennis and badminton where we use an indoor shoe. So we need that for squash with rubber so they don't slide and fall on the squash court.
Okay. So it's the ball.
Yes, so this is a
This
squash
one.
ball and it's basically made out of rubber. So it's cold now, it doesn't bounce. It will get as hotter as you hit the ball so that it can start bouncing. So when you start, it doesn't bounce at all.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because it's rubber, it will expand when it's hot. So in the warm-up, for squash, there is a warm-up for 5 minutes. That's when the ball gets warm up between two players and then the match starts.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Okay. Okay, now let's do the sports, Coach.
Okay. Okay, so basically in squash we have basically in squash we have two sides, backhand and forehand. So on this side is the forehand and on the left side is the backhand. Okay, so forehand is normally easier for people to learn, but as I told you earlier, the ball is cold. So right now, if you can see it, it's not going to bounce. Let me show you. Okay, so now if you hit the ball, it does not bounce anywhere.
Okay.
But if I hit it a few times, it will then get hot and then you can feel it. Okay, so you see it goes. Yes. Now you see the difference after a few hits. The ball is actually bouncing a lot higher than when we first started. Okay, so
Can you touch the
yes.
ball if it's hot?
Yeah, so I can hit it a little bit more and you can feel the difference. Okay, so you see it goes.
It gets
Okay?
bouncier.
So it gets bouncier and
Oh,
hotter.
yeah.
So every time we keep playing, the ball gets hotter and bouncier. So when you first start, the ball is very cold. It does not go anywhere. Okay, so in a squash match, there's a 5-minute warm-up to get the ball hot, and then the match starts. Okay, so a typical squash match is up to 11 points, par scoring, point per rally scoring, best of 5. So you have to win 3 games out of 5.
Okay.
Okay, if it's 10-all, they call it win by clear, 2 points. So you have to get 2 points clear. It can go up to 21-19 or there's no limit to wherever you can go. So there's no 11-10. At 10-all, you play 2 until you win 2 consecutive points.
Okay. You
Yes.
have to be 2
Points clear
2 points
if it's
clear.
10-all. Yes, if not, it goes up to 11 points. You need to win 3 games out of 5.
Okay. Thank
So
you
first
so
to
much,
3
Coach,
games.
for
Yes. Any
explaining
other
that.
questions about the game?
Can you now teach me how
Yes.
to do the sport?
You can try, yes. So this is, yeah. So
How
how,
do you
you
hold
hold
the
the
racket?
racket is basically what they say is it's like almost like a handshake.
Okay.
Okay, but you follow this line down. So you sort of hold it right in the middle so
Okay.
that you can hit both forehand and backhand.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah, so if it's like I say, yeah, so slightly turn a little bit. Okay, because the ball is cold, so it's gonna difficult for it to bounce. Okay, so you can try and hit it right into the middle and see where it goes. Yeah, careful, yeah.
Here.
Yeah, so okay, what you're gonna try to do is go a
Okay.
bit closer. The easiest way to hit is just putting the ball here and go this way.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me try.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah, so you have to control the shot. Yeah,
Okay,
so the
okay.
harder you hit, the further you have to go back.
Okay.
Okay?
sorry. It's kind of hard that I thought.
Yeah, so it's not the easiest sport to pick up, but yeah, so you,
Is there any technique, coach, that I can use?
yeah, so the thing is, squash is all about timing. So you need to learn how to see where the ball bounces and how far
Okay.
you have to stand so that you can hit the next shot.
Okay.
Is it? Yeah.
That's too far.
Yes. You see, so it's learning how to hit the ball, controlling the height, how high you hit, how hard you hit, and learning where to stand with the bounce.
Okay.
You see, yeah, so that's the difficult thing about squash. And also we have the walls at the side. So yes, yeah.
I'll try one last
Yeah.
time.
That's good. Go! Yeah.
Again, coach, I think I'm getting it. Slightly getting it.
Yeah, go move forwards. That's better, yeah. So you have to learn how to get on the bounce. Go. That's better. Go. Yeah, this so you. Good. That's good. Move. That's good. Yeah, careful.
Last
Yeah.
one, coach.
So, that's better. Good. Yeah. Okay, so you see how hard you hit determines how
okay.
fast the ball come back.
Yes.
Yeah.
I get tired easily, coach. Thank you so much, coach.
No worries.
But of course, can you show us again how to do
Yes,
squash?
sure,
With the
of
honor,
course.
coach.
So, on the forehand, let's say you stand on here. You can also hit it on this side. This is the backhand.
Okay, coach. Lastly, can you please invite our viewers to try squash?
Yeah, I mean, definitely for most of you who have not tried squash before, it looks a lot easier, especially if you see it on TV. But when you try it yourself, it's actually one of the most difficult sports to pick up. It's very challenging athletically. It's not just about physical ability, but also tactics and learning, how to use the space and everything else. Whereas, because in sports like tennis and badminton, you have separate nets. So you have your own court, but in squash, you're sharing the same space. So you actually learn how to find the correct space and not move into your opponent and things like that. So you learn a lot of things playing squash. So if you have not tried squash before, give it a go. It's one of the best exercises in the world. You burn the most calories playing squash compared to any other racket sport. So give it a try and I hope you enjoy it.
Marami pa tayong kwentong ihahatid na tiyak, kapupulutan ng inspirasyon at aral sa mundo ng palakasan. Ako po si Millie Borja. Hanggang sa susunod na linggo, kwento ng atletang Pilipino, dito lang sa DZRH TV, Match Point.